Why are you such an idiot? Why are you always asking me to do stupid things like this?
Stop moaning, please. You know I can't stand it when you moan.
Why are you asking people to go out in the cold just for you? You think we want to go out when it's this cold? If you want some alcohol to drink, then why don't you go to the shop and get it yourself? It's -17 out there. We don't want to be going out there to help you. The hills are really steep too, and it's no good with all the snow on the ground. It's a bit dangerous. There is a shop down there, and if you want to use it, then I suggest you go there yourself.
Please shut up. I don't want to hear what you have to say. You never say anything useful.
If you want something, then go and buy it yourself. It won't take you long, and you might get some exercise while you're doing it. It's too cold for me to go out and do things for you. I'm not going to be doing it.
You usually do this for me, so why won't you do it now?
You should do it. If you want something, then do it yourself. Are you even human? Do you even care about the other members in this house? Why are you doing this? Why do you do this all the time? I'm sick of it all.
Shut up, you stupid woman, and stop moaning. If you're not going to say something useful, then don't talk.
You can't boss me around and tell me what to do all the time. I have my child to care for, and I don't have time to be doing these things for you because you can't be bothered. You need to learn to do your own stuff.
Whatever. You say this, but then you'll do it for me. I know I'm the only thing in your life, and you've got nothing else to do.
Nothing else to do? Is that what you think about me? I have many other things to do. How could you say such a stupid thing? Is that really what you think? You think I've got nothing better to do? What a joke. I don't even need you in my life. I could walk out now and find someone else very quickly. I don't even want to be here with you. You're a loser and you don't do anything useful.
This is an ass house. You're lucky to be living here. There's a lot of rooms and plenty of space.
What are you talking about? This is not a nice place to live. It's average at best. I want to live somewhere nicer than this. I deserve better. When I was young, I lived in a nice house, and now I'm down here with you. This is so bad for me. What did I do wrong to deserve this?
This is a really nice house, and you should be happy about that. Where would you be if it wasn't for me?
I'd be doing something better. I've been working at the same place for 15 years now. This experience has made me feel so bad about my life. Why should I have to do this? Why should I have to live a life like this?
Shut up!
Why did you make me live a life like this? My life is ruined and I can't go on. Why did you make me feel so bad about everything? You hurt me so bad. How am I ever going to recover from this awful life? I don't want to face tomorrow. I can't go on. I have to live in the cold in this house. It's more than I can take. Then I have to go out there to buy you alcohol. Why should I do that?
I can't stand you anymore. All you do is complain about everything.
Don't hit me.
Then be quiet and don't talk.
Stop it. That hurts. This is how I grew up as a child. This is what I had to go through. It was really like hell to me, and I didn't like it at all. It went on and on like this, and I thought it was never going to end. It was awful, and I didn't like it one bit. Why did they have to argue all the time? Why couldn't they find a better way to settle their differences? It was cold, and they were constantly arguing and yelling at each other. In the end, they started to hit each other. Just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it got worse. The window ended up getting broken, and then the cold air came in from outside. I learned to be careful with what you do. Being angry can have unintended and negative consequences. I was really sad for them, especially my mom. I didn't want her to go through that. My stepdad was always telling her to be quiet, and she was always shouting. Why did it always have to end up like this? Why did they always fight? It was all too scary for me. Why didn't they think about me? Those memories of those fights and all the violence has stayed in my brain for the rest of my life. I can't forget about it, no matter what I do. It was a really shocking thing for me to have to go through. 30 and you still haven't been married. Is that right? What were you waiting for? You've left it a long time.
Mom, you don't have to be so unfriendly with us all. Why don't you ask a more sensible question?
What's wrong with me making conversation? I didn't say anything stupid.
You just don't need to bring these things up on a day like today. Now is the time for nice conversation.
Can't I talk about this kind of thing? Is it really the wrong thing to do? You're really getting old, and it's not natural for a woman of your age to not be married. Your parents must really be worried about you. What do they say? Are they pressuring you to get married? They are a little bit worried about me. You're right about that. I told you! You should listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I knew they'd be worried. It's only natural for your parents to worry if you're not married at a certain age.
Okay, Mom, I think you've made your point. You don't have to go on and on about it.
These days, a lot of people aren't married at your age. Age isn't the problem. You just have to keep trying to find someone that you like.
Okay, Dad, you don't need to start talking about it too.
You need to listen to your parents more. You don't like to listen to anyone, and it's not a wise thing of you to do. The more I think about it, the more I realize the kind of person you are.
Do you have to go on like this? Let it go, please.
I don't know what to do with him. I've tried my best all my life, but it's really no use. He just has a mind of his own, and he doesn't want to listen to me. I've got no idea. I've tried to guide him in the right direction in life, but there's only so much I can do.
Aren't you a little bit too thin? Don't you need to eat something more? You look too thin to me. You might not be able to have children if you're that thin.
Mom, do you really have to say that? You're not being polite right now. Can't we ask some more simple questions?
What's wrong with that? I want to know what's going on with you two. I don't know if I want to get married to him. Is this the family that awaits me? What kind of questioning is this? I don't want you guys to misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you angry. It seems that maybe I don't really understand the younger generation. Things were a lot different when I was younger. I didn't mean to be rude if that's how I came across.
You don't need to change your way of speaking. These are important questions that need to be asked.
I want us to get along well, so I don't want to make you unhappy. I just want you two to have a nice life together. I'm just concerned, that's all. If you join our family, then I'm going to have to get along with you. There's going to be a lot for me to consider, and I want to make sure that things are going to go well. I don't want any problems, so it's best to find things out right now.
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to put you through it.
It wasn't your fault. These things happen.
They've always been like that. It's just the way they talk to people. They don't understand what being polite is. I've tried to teach them, but it's no use. I didn't realize they were going to be like this the first time that they met you.
I didn't think they were going to be like that. They asked a lot of personal questions, and I didn't know how to answer them. I didn't think they were going to ask me about money, but they wanted to know everything. I felt it was a bit rude, but I can get over it and move on. I can forget.
That's a good attitude. We can't let this get us down. We don't want my mom and dad to make us feel bad about anything. Let's just move on and pretend it didn't happen. We don't have to think about them.
I agree with you on that.
So, you really know a thing or two about drinking? You could say that.
You don't need to listen to him. He's just joking. Don't take him too seriously. He likes to drink, but you don't have to if you don't want to. You just have fun and try to make yourself feel at home. You just need to remember to be a nice man and be nice to Wendy at all times. Try to make her feel as good as you can.
That's a good piece of advice. I'll remember that.
The worst kind of man in this world is the man who hurts a woman. Even worse than that is the kind of man that drinks alcohol and then hurts a woman. You've got to be careful around that kind of man.
Okay, I get it. That's right, too. What are you trying to say here? Why are you even talking about this? Why are you even bringing this up? Is it because I was talking about alcohol a moment ago? Are you trying to say something about me? I'm not going to sit here and listen to this.
You've been drinking too much for years and years. I know all about it. Mom, don't turn this into an argument, please. Why don't we just let it go?
I'm trying to have a nice time with Andy. Can I have something to drink? No. You don't even want me to have a nice time here with Andy?
You took your own daughter's school money to use for yourself. Then you took the money that was going to be used for university. Why did you do that?
You need to learn to shut up before something bad happens to you.
I've had to shut my mouth for my whole life. Didn't you see that? Didn't you realize what was going on? Can you two stop it, please? Why are you acting like children all the time? Why do you have to argue all the time? It's so dumb. I'm really sorry about all that. I didn't mean for you to see that.
It's okay. That makes two of us. It wasn't fun.
It was really embarrassing for me. I didn't even want to be there.
Are they always like that? Don't they get along with each other very well?
They've been like that all their lives. It's all I've ever known.
Why are they still together then? Why don't they leave each other? If I was with someone like that, then I'd be out the door in no time.
I think they need each other. They depend on each other, so they can't really walk away. It's a bit stupid in my opinion, but it is what it is.
I'm sorry we have to talk about them like this. Maybe I shouldn't be suggesting that they get a divorce. I don't really know what's been going on, so I shouldn't pry into this. I should just let them be.
It's not a good situation. I know how you feel. I feel the same way about the whole thing.
We're never going to be like that. We're going to be a happy couple.
I hope so. I don't want to be like them. Always fighting and moaning. It's just too much. I don't want to waste my life shouting and screaming all the time. Honey, let me tell you something.
What is it?
There's nothing I hate more than the sound of people shouting and screaming. I want to be as far away from that as I can be. What are you doing?
Your leg doesn't look too good. Besides, I need to get the printer working. Sorry about this.
Then why didn't you ask me about it? You could have asked before you touched my leg.
Sorry about that. You don't seem to be too happy today. Is something wrong? Are you in a bad mood?
No, I'm not in a bad mood. Nothing is wrong. It's just another day to me.
You don't seem to be acting normally to me. You seem to be a bit sensitive today. Also, there's a hole in your pantyhose. You need to get that sorted.
How did you even manage to notice that?
I couldn't come to work with a hole in my pantyhose. I'd get that sorted out if I were you. What are people going to think if they see you like that?
I don't think people are going to notice.
They will. I did, didn't I? I've told you so many times that you shouldn't be wearing those anyway. Your legs aren't that nice. You should be trying to cover them up with a good pair of trousers. I don't know why you want to dress like this anyway.
This girl is really driving me mad. What an idiot. Why does she talk to me like this at work? Can't she see this is none of her business?
Why did you even marry this woman when she can't have children? She's got something wrong with her now. What is this disease you've got? Something wrong with your womb? These things happen, Mom, and they happen to young people, too. We're just going to have to try and get through it all. Who does it happen to? Young women? Tell me about a young woman this happened to. Tell me! I've never even heard of this disease before, and now your wife has got it. She can't even have children now. What a tragedy. What a waste of your life. Mom, it's not like that. You're making such a fuss out of all this. I'd be happier if you didn't. How did you go about getting this anyway? What caused it? You must have done something wrong to bring this upon yourself. Were you not being healthy? Did the doctor give you some warnings that you didn't follow?
You must have done something wrong. This kind of thing doesn't just happen by chance.
It does, actually. It can be bad luck. I don't want you getting all angry about this. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be supportive in a time like this. This is a hard time for us, but we can get through it. It happens to a lot of people, so let's hope it's not going to cause serious problems.
I've never even heard of this disease. It didn't happen when I was young.
Please stop talking like that and give us your support. That's what we need in a time like this. We don't need you judging us.
I don't want to hear you talking anymore. Be quiet. What about you, Wendy? Did you leave your job? I'm thinking about doing that. So you won't be earning any money? You want to leave that place until you get pregnant? Is that your plan? Why can't you get pregnant in the first place? Is it because you've been drinking too much with your friends from work? I don't even drink. So what have you been doing? You told me you always go out with people from work. What are you doing with them? You also shouldn't spend all that time indoors. It's not good for your health. What do you expect to happen to you if you spend all day indoors at a desk? That's not going to do you any good, is it? That might be the reason why you've got all these health problems.
Mom, do you have to be so nasty? You're not supposed to be like this when someone has a health problem. You're supposed to support them and try to make them feel better.
She isn't getting enough vitamin D and she isn't getting enough exercise. That's why she's sick, and this affects me. She can't have any children. She's useless. You need to go and get yourself checked by a doctor and try to get this all fixed as soon as you can. You don't want to leave it too late. It's just going to get harder and harder if you do that. I've been to the doctor and he told me it wasn't that bad. It doesn't even need surgery. I'm just going to have some medicine and it should all be okay. It shouldn't lead to any long-term consequences. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you're going to be able to have children? I'm not so sure about it. I'm going to start treatment soon. Just some medicine and a bit of monitoring. It should resolve the problem or at least make it more manageable. How did you get into this mess in the first place? If I'd known at the time, I wouldn't have wanted you to marry my son. What a mistake. How long is she going to go on like this for? Is she happy that she's tormenting me right now? I feel like I could cry, but there's no tears left to come out. She's such an awful person. How did I get myself into this? Why can't people be nice for a change?
It would have been better if you told us all about this when you agreed to marry our son. We just want to know what's going on and how things are with you two. You shouldn't give us surprises like this.
That's not what happened at all. I don't think so. What should I have done? What did you want me to do? You should have been open and honest with us from the start and not get us all worried like this. I'm trying to understand and accept what's going on here, but it's too hard for me to do so. I can't help it. I'm ill and you need to support me and be nice to me. We've been to the doctor and we're trying to get this fixed as soon as we can. Otherwise, there's nothing we can do. You need to change your attitude and try to be on my side with this. You're really being unpleasant and it's making me feel unhappy.
Why are you being like this?
What do you mean? Am I being too confrontational?
Let's go. We need to leave right now.
I've never known anything like this all my life. I've never even heard of this disease that you've got, and it must be your fault that you've got it. Why else would this happen to you? It hurts me to think my son might not be able to have children. I just can't accept or understand what's going on here. It's all too stupid for me.
You might need to leave your job and focus on trying to get pregnant. It isn't good to be at work all the time. You shouldn't be drinking alcohol either.
You don't want her to go to work at all? You want her to stay off and do nothing?
If it's going to stop her getting pregnant, then she needs to leave.
It's going to be harder for us to pay the bills if she isn't working. It's normal for women to work these days. If she gets pregnant, then I'm going to have to work more, but for now, it really helps us out if she works.
Can't you afford to pay for these things yourself? Don't you earn enough?
It's really difficult for me. It's so expensive to do anything these days. House prices are high, rents are out of control. Everything is going up in price and it's hard for one person to pay for it all. You guys need to try and see this from our perspective.
Is it too difficult for you? You can't earn enough?
Of course it's hard for me. It's hard for everyone.
You need to be more frugal and spend less money. You don't know how to save. That's your problem. If I can get by, then so can you. You just spend too much money on this and that. It's all a waste if you ask me. How can I go on like this? How can I sit here listening to her talk to me this way? I'm just going to have to grin and bear it. What are you going to do about this? How is this going to be solved?
We're working on something right now. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but it will get solved.
Are you going to do it right now? I want this fixed as soon as possible. I just went away for a few minutes and then I came back and saw this. I just checked and it's been viewed 32 times. What are we going to do about this? You need to think about it real soon and get something done. I can't accept this. Hurry up.
I'm going to try and get someone here to fix it as soon as I can. I'm really sorry about this. We might need to do it again.
What's the problem with this anyway? You can't get enough people to do it.
We're going to sell these things and it's going to make a lot of money. You just need to relax and we'll get it done. These kinds of things happen. You just have to work your way through.
You better get something done quickly. I'm not happy about this at all. Can't I trust you to get anything done?
I'm going to do it as soon as I can. I'm really going to do my best to get this problem solved. Please don't be angry about it.
I don't care if you get it done now or later. It's not going to make a difference. How can I trust you ever again to do your job properly? You couldn't even do this, and now everything has been slowed down. You need to really up your game from now on. No excuses.
If you don't like me, then why don't you get someone else to do it?
What did you say? What do you mean by that?
You heard me. If you don't want to employ me, then find someone else to do it. I don't want you to talk to me like this. I can't accept it. You should treat people with respect.
You want me to fire you right here and now?
You can do what you want to do. I just want to tell you that if you're not happy about my work, then please just let me go.
You need to learn to talk to your superiors with more respect. I make the decisions here, not you. You think I'm not being nice to you? I'm just telling you what you need to hear.
I don't need you talking to me like this. You've gone too far this time. There's no justifiable reason for you to be so aggressive towards me. I don't want to deal with your bad attitude, so if you don't like me, then fire me. In fact, I'm going to leave right now. I don't want to work here anymore. You asked for this. Find someone else to replace me. I don't want to do it.
Wait! Sit down! Where are you going? You can't just walk away like this. You have responsibilities here and you need to fulfill them. Oh God, what is going on here? What am I doing in this place? No time to play around here. I better do what she wants, otherwise I'll lose my job too. There's a lot of cars on the road today.
It's the weekend, so it's going to be that way. It can't be helped.
Hello, Kath. How are you? Have you set off yet? Are you on the way? Yes, we set off about 20 minutes ago. We're coming now. Really? You did? Are you sure? You're not going to be late, are you? Why is she always being like this? Can't she just agree with me for once? When are you going to get here? 30 minutes? It should take about that much time, yes. Hurry up and get here! I don't want you to be late. I've called you over and you need to get here when I want you to get here. I don't want you playing around and being late like you did in the past. I'm going now. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. I really don't want her to be asking me all those questions again when I get to her house. I want you to try and protect me from all that. She's really a bit too forward with me, and I don't like it at all.
I'll try to stop her from being like that. She can get a bit much at times.
I don't want to have to put up with her being so rude to me. That's no way to speak to someone.
I'm sorry about it. I wish there was more I could do, but she really has a mind of her own. I'll do my best to try and stop her from getting too much for you.
Thanks for that. But do we have to go and see her?
We can't go back now. We're on the way, and she's going to be angry if we don't show up.
I guess you're right about that. But I still don't want to go. Can't you think of me in all this? I'm only thinking of myself. I don't want to go and see her. I don't want to hurt her, but at the same time, it would be nice if I didn't have to go. I'm really thinking about myself in all of this. I don't want to make things hard for you.
I'll be okay. It's not a problem for me.
Whose side are you going to take in all of this? Mine or hers?
I don't want to take anyone's side. I want us all to get on with each other.
I don't want to listen to her being rude and shouting at me all the time. You know how much I hate that. I told you so.
I'm sorry about it, but what can we do? We're just going to have to put up with it for a while.
You've come here to see your mom. That's really nice of you. I'm happy to see you again, too.
That's why we're here. We've come to see her for her birthday.
Who is this girl? Is it your wife?
That's right. You noticed that.
Wonderful. So nice that she's come here to see your mom on her birthday.
Of course she had to come and see me. This wouldn't have been complete if she wasn't here.
So nice you're having a family gathering here. I don't get to hear much about you.
Thanks, it's nice of you to notice.
But what about your daughter? I don't see her around here that often. What's she getting up to now? I've not seen her for a long time. Is she okay?
She's on holiday in Europe. She's having a nice time over there.
Why has she done that? Doesn't she have anything else to do?
What do you mean by that? Is that not good enough for you?
No, it's fine. I thought she might be trying to get a good job or something.
I don't want to talk about this with you. I've not come here to discuss my family business. Don't be rude to me. You need to learn how to talk to people when you meet them. I think she was just being interested in your life. No need to snap at her like that. You stop talking too. I don't want this to become a big argument. Let's just eat and not talk about all these things. I'm already getting angry.
Anyway, let's talk about something else. This restaurant is a nice place. One of my friends recommended it to me. They said it would be good.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm happy you've brought us to a nice place to eat. I don't want to eat something cheap.
Are you going to be happy here, Dad? I hope so. I'm sure you'll be able to find something on the menu that you like.
I hope so. I'm lucky that you're thinking about me. I don't really want to eat meat this evening, though. I'd like to have something else for a change. I hope you have a few different items on the menu.
Why do you have to care about these things? Can't you just eat something and be happy? No one cares if you don't want to eat meat. Just eat something and be quiet.
I'm just glad that I've got to sit down with you guys and eat together. Isn't it nice to be in each other's company? What would life be like if we didn't have each other? I just wish we were all here.
We can't all be here. Now stop mentioning that. Don't. I want her to be here as well. And it annoys me that she isn't. But what can we do? She's gone away to Europe. At least she's having a nice time over there and she isn't bored with her life.
She isn't here for the birthday. That's not really very good of her. She should be here to wish you a happy birthday on this important day. Instead, she's off in the world doing her own thing and thinking about herself. If I were here, then I would have come back here at once to be with the family.
I agree with you. She doesn't even think about me. Craig, can I talk for a moment, please?
What would you like to say? Please, go ahead.
Your daughter is away on holiday, so she can't be with you right now. Maybe you need to forgive her for this and see things in a positive light. She's been with you all her life, and she needs to have some time on her own away from you. You don't have to control her and decide every aspect of her life. I just think this whole thing is a bit silly. Can't we all just get along with each other?
I'm not so sure about that. I can't even see what you're trying to say here.
If you treat her like this, then she isn't going to be that happy, is she? You're going to scare her away acting like this. Maybe you need to think more about her.
Is that what you think? You don't even care about the elders at all?
I do care about you, and I'm sure she does too. I think you're just making this a bit harder than it should be. She hasn't betrayed you or anything serious like that. Try to think of this from her point of view. Try to be a bit more forgiving with people. We're not trying to upset you, but at the same time, you can't come first in everyone else's life.
You think I'm not being nice here? You think I'm being selfish or something like that?
It would be nice if you changed your attitude a little bit. That would make this whole situation a bit easier for everyone involved.
You young folk need to learn how to be nice to the elders. You need to treat us better and put us first at all times.
Can I say something for a moment, please? You might not like it, but it needs to be said. If you remember, I helped you a lot last time we ate together. We were at your house and I helped you make food.
And? So what? What are you trying to say here?
You made a lot of food for us and it was really nice. You didn't want me to help you, but I did something to try and make myself useful.
So what? You think you can get an easy ride now? Is that what you're trying to say here?
You made food and we ate. I really liked it. It was really nice to sit down with you and talk. But you were also a bit rude to me and it didn't make me feel so good. I didn't like the way you spoke to me, but I put up with it at the time. However, it left me feeling down and I didn't want to come and meet you again.
But you're here now. I don't remember any of this. I wasn't unpleasant to you at all.
I avoided coming to see you because you hurt me when we met. You didn't talk to me very politely and you were asking all kinds of rude questions. I didn't want to go through that again, so I've tried to stay away from you as much as I can. I thought it might be better if we eat out today and then we wouldn't be at your home.
You should do what I want you to do. It's not going to harm you.
I'm not so sure about that.
You need to toughen up a little bit. The world isn't always going to go how you want it to. I don't think you were really hurt, no matter what you say now. I didn't say anything rude to you. I can't believe that you didn't want to come to our house, so you brought us here to eat. How ridiculous. Don't you think you're a little bit weird? You don't think so? Claiming that we were nasty to you and then refusing to come and visit us. Now you've made us come out to this restaurant because you think it's going to be better for you. I can't accept this. You're losing your mind.
It just keeps getting worse. No matter what I do, I just can't get through to them.
You've turned this whole thing into something about you. Are you the center of attention here? I don't think so. Stop trying to pretend that you're the victim. You're not.
I'm just telling you what happened. I'm telling you what you need to hear. We could be so happy together, but you don't want it to be that way. You've really upset me many times before, and I just want it to stop.
Have you finished? Have you said all that you want to say?
I don't know what to think. This was supposed to be a nice birthday, and you're ruining it. You didn't cook me any food, and now you're being all confrontational here. You need to be more polite to me. You need to treat me right. I'm not happy with this right now. You've clearly got no respect, and you don't know how to talk to others.
I agree with her. You're accusing us of talking badly to you. This is complete nonsense. No one ever did anything bad to you, and you know that. You just like to play the victim, and you like to cause trouble. That's your problem.
I just can't go on like this. You guys aren't nice to me at all. I just want you to know that you can hurt people with your words. It would be better if you were more careful about what you say in the future. Last time we met, I was really upset by the whole thing. I went home and cried for 2 days. I didn't want to come out again. I'm not lying about this. You were so unpleasant to me and it made me feel sad. I've never said anything nasty to anyone in my life. I'm a fine and sophisticated lady. You just don't know how to behave around people. You're arrogant and selfish. You don't even know if you're going to be able to have children or not. What do you expect me to think of you in such a situation? Do you have no sense at all? You don't understand the situation here. What do you expect me to say to you? You're really not nice to me. I can't believe you're trying to deny it right now. You were so rude last time we spoke. How can you not remember it? You crossed the line. You went too far. How can you not see this? Your words hurt me. I don't know how we can go on. If you can't even see that you're wrong, then I don't know what we're going to be able to do here.
Are you okay?
I don't want to talk about it. I think I've said enough. I don't want to make this any worse than it already is, so maybe it's best if I just don't talk at all.
You don't have to be like this in front of me. You can say whatever you want. I don't mind what you say or what you think. It's all okay to me. I'm getting a bit tired now. How about we stop for a while and get some food and something to drink too? I think a nice cup of coffee might help to cheer us both up. What do you think about that?
Do you want me to drive? If you're tired, then I could drive for a while.
No, it's fine, honey. I know you're tired too. You've had a bit of a stressful day.
I'm sorry that I don't get on with your mom and dad. I wish I did, but it's just not possible for me.
You don't need to worry about that. I know how you feel. I'm trying to make things better between you guys, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. It's a shame, but it seems there's nothing I can do about it.
Some of my friends don't talk to their parents either. It happens.
I know. I hope we don't end up like that, but it might happen.
We just need to do what's right for us. We can't force things if they don't want to happen. We just have to follow the river we're on and hope that things get better. I'm going to try and do my best to get the situation to improve. I really hope it does, and I really want it to do so. I don't know what you think about this. I want you here by my side, and I want you to help me. I want you to know that I'm not doing this on purpose. I really don't want us all to argue like this. I don't want this to get out of hand. I want to have a good relationship with your mom and dad.
I want that too, and I'm going to support you in all of this. But when they talk like that and make you mad, it upsets me too. In the future, it might be a good idea if I go and see my parents on my own. I don't want you to have to go through that kind of thing again. I don't like to see you unhappy.
Thanks for that.
They don't need to see you if it's going to make you feel bad. They caused this, so why should you have to suffer?
Mom, are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. What is it? What do you want?
I think it might be a good idea if you stop drinking so much. Don't you think you've had enough?
If I want to drink, then I'm going to drink. I've got nothing else to do with my life. If I didn't do this, then what would I do? I can't afford expensive hobbies. This is one of my few pleasures in life, so please let me get on with it. I know my limit. I'm not drinking too much. If it starts to harm my body, then I'll drink less. I'll be fine.
I'm still a bit worried about you. Why don't you drink less now?
I don't want to hear it. Anything else?
There is something I want to ask you. Why do you still live with Dad?
What do you mean? Where did this question come from?
Do you love him? Are you happy about your life with him?
It's okay. It happened, and now we're still together.
Why don't you leave him? What do you think about that? It might be better for you and Tim if you left him and started a new life on your own. Are you happy fighting and arguing all the time? Does it make you feel good?
You just get on with your life, and I'll get on with mine. I'm used to this. It doesn't bother me.
But you're always fighting with him about this and that. You can't be happy with it all.
It doesn't bother me that much. I don't think we argue all the time. You're exaggerating things a little here. What would I do with my life if I didn't live with him? I'd be all on my own and things might be even worse for me. I don't know why you want me to do this. You'll understand better when you're older. As you get older, your options shrink and you just have to make do with what you've got. I wouldn't want to live on my own. I'd feel really bad about it. I want to be with someone. Someone you argue with is better than no one at all.
So you're just going to be with him all your life, even though you argue and fight all the time? You like that? Is that what you really want?
I can't walk away from him. I need him in my life. I don't know what I'd do without him, so I'm going to stay. You just keep your nose out of this and let me get on with my life. I don't need you asking questions. You want to come with me to see them? I thought you didn't want to see them again.
I think I should put in some effort and come to see them with you.
If you want to come, then I'm not going to stop you, but you really don't have to. You could just stay here in peace if you want.
It's fine. I'll come with you. I'm not bothered by it all. I'm going to face them and we're going to get along.
You could just call them if you wanted to call them.
I don't think that's going to be enough. I want to make an effort to go and see them. It's Father's Day today, so why not put in some effort? I'm sure they'll be happy to see me. I think I can cope with it all in small doses. It won't be too much for me to take. It might make me mad, but I can't just hide from them forever. At some point, you need to face the music and face your problems. For me, that time is now. So I'm coming to see your mom and dad.
Are you sure?
It's your mom and dad. I'll have to try and be nice to them. I'll do it for you.
If you really want to. You don't have to, but you can if you want to.
Let's see how this goes. Hopefully better than last time. I don't want to fight with them again.
So you're trying to tell me that it's getting better?
That's right. I've been to the doctor and he's told me that it's getting better.
So you might be able to have a child after all.
We're going to try our best and hope it happens. Dreams can come true.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not convinced it's going to happen myself.
Come on, you don't have to be like that today. Be a bit nicer for once. Try to be normal for once and don't try to make a scene. I don't want you ruining this again. Good idea. Let's try to be nice to each other for a change. I don't want any arguing. Let's try to say nice things only and not try to upset each other. I don't try to upset people at all. I just say what needs to be said. If you need to tell someone something, then there's no point keeping it inside. I'm not going to hide my feelings if I want to tell you something. I'm someone who can read people well. I can read situations and I act when I need to. If there's something to be said or done, then you can count on me to do it. Isn't that right, Wendy? I'm right?
I don't know what to say.
Why haven't you called me in a long time? Have you been ignoring me? Were you worried that I was going to say something that might upset you? There's no need for that. You just need to learn to be a bit stronger when people give you advice. I'm only trying to help you.
You didn't call to ask how we were. I'm not happy about it. Now you've come here to see us as if nothing even happened.
I didn't want to talk to you because you often act like this. You're confrontational and you don't listen when I talk. I didn't want to go through it all again. When I talk to you, I feel like I'm being interviewed. In fact, I'd say it was more stressful than that. It's even worse than an interview. Why would I want to call you when this is how you talk to me?
We didn't do anything wrong. You're just making a big deal over nothing. Every time we see you, you say things like this when nothing bad was ever said to you. Do you hate me or something? You can't stand the sight of me. Is there a problem with us? We're just trying to guide you in the right direction in life.
You both say the same things and it's not nice. I don't like it. It hurts me every time I come here and talk to you. Last time I went home and I cried for days over what you said to me. I wanted you to be nice to me, but instead you tried to put me down. You think that's the right thing to do? I don't. Is this why you don't want to talk to us? You're avoiding us because of this. You can't just cut us out of your life because it's not convenient for you. You have to compromise and cooperate with people, especially if it's your family. It was all a bit too much for me, and I needed some time alone. What a load of nonsense. How can you say that? You must know that things are not good between us. Why can't you see that this is your fault? Who wants to live like this? Who wants to be having arguments all the time? I don't want to do this. I wish you felt the same way. I don't want to go through my life being hurt by people who are supposed to be supporting me. It can't have upset you that much. It was only a few words. You're making a big deal over nothing. I don't care if it hurt you a little bit. You needed to know these things. You're just being too sensitive when other people give their opinions. I can't believe that you're this old and you still get upset like this. You need to grow up a little bit. I was having health problems, and instead of gathering around and supporting me, you tried to hurt me. You can't put someone down like that. It wasn't my fault, and I didn't deserve that. I cared because it's about my future. My grandchildren, if I'm even going to have any. What did you expect from me? I'm only human, and I said what I wanted to. It's okay to say what you think, but there are ways to do it without hurting people. You can't just insult people and be rude. You have to be a bit more considerate when talking about people's health issues. What you did back then, it caused me so much pain. I hope you can appreciate this. I want us to have a better relationship with each other. In the future, I want us to get along with each other and not have this trouble between us. If you can't change, then I won't be able to see you. You're going to have to do things without me. What if I say sorry to you? Is that going to make it better? Are you going to forgive me? I'm sorry about it. I didn't realize that it was hurting you so much. She doesn't sound like she means it, but it's better than nothing at all. We might be able to build on this and make things work in the future. I didn't talk to you for these last few months, and that's really been a shame. I don't want it to go on like this. I'm hoping we can move on and start again. I hope we can have a better future together. You're my husband's parents, and we need to have a good relationship. We can't hate each other and we can't fight. We have to find a way to make things work. I hope you feel the same way that I do.
They didn't say much more after that. I've never seen them be so lost for words. It seems you might have got through to them and made them realize how you feel.
I hope I did. I did notice that they changed their attitude a bit then.
It was a shock. I enjoyed it. I've never known them to be so polite and quiet.
I just want us to go on like this from now on. I want us to be happy with each other.
You think this might be a turning point? You think things are going to get better?
I hope so. Certainly better than in the past. I want to be brave from now on. I'm not going to accept things as they are. I'm going to tell my parents that they need to break up. I'll do it for their own good.
You want them to break up? Are you sure?
I want them to have a better life, and I want us to be happy too. I think we need to get rid of these bad relationships. If you can't get along with people, then you need to let them go. It's for the best. I know that. From that day onwards, Kath and Greg did their best to not upset me. They changed their way of talking, and we're starting to rebuild our relationship. They told me that they wouldn't do it again. They try their best to be nicer to me and not hurt me. I really feel better about the whole thing now. I think we're really having a better time together. It's not as stressful as it was in the past. Things are really looking up. I was so hurt back then, but now I'm starting to feel like we've all grown for the better because of it. I want to feel that people are on my side, that they're with me. It's my biggest hope for the future.